the curse of the hospital. And the key engine is always the passenger's common state and fruit of it. But on this particular morning, on the island of Spertor, he'd no one else to talk to except the station coach. And her boss stood in the spirit. Oh, repeated the kid, nodding Henry. And Henry saw his jibber hitting the passenger hadn't seen before. She was a nurse. Henry described her. He used to be ill a lot and didn't need hospitals. They told me he'd need a nurse, said Henry afterwards. You're not sick again, am I? No, silly, laughed his jibber. That was Nurse Nitzer. She's just started working at the hospital. She's a regular passenger for us from now on. Henry soon became friends with Nurse Nitzer and looked out for her every day. He liked her. She always said a note of him, and Henry always gave her friendly back. And if ever Henry was feeling a little under the weather, Nurse Nitzer would get out her stethoscope and listen to Henry's boiler. Fit as a fiddle, she always said, and gave Henry a pat. But it made Henry feel much better. And one morning, Nurse Nitzer wasn't there. Henry was happy. Before seeing Nurse Nitzer, the jibber asked the guard, "Not today," said the guard. "I'll ask the ticket collector." Before seeing Nurse Nitzer, the guard asked. "Not since yesterday," said the ticket collector. And the keen cursor of his sitting collecting some tomatoes hadn't seen him either. It was getting late, and the other passengers were getting impatient. So the guard blew his whistle and waved his keen flag. And the train went without Nurse Nitzer. Henry was upset. "You've lost me this nurse. You've lost me this nurse," he wailed. "Don't fret, Henry," said his jibber comfortingly. "She's probably having a day off or something. Nurses have holidays toil on her." But Henry wasn't happy. To make matters worse, it was a stormy day, and the rain lashed at the cabbage windows and thundered down on the roof of the cab. Henry travelled rather slowly and rather carefully down the lane. He'd never liked the rain. At the next station, Henry had to stop for a long time. The jibber looked out of the cab, said what the delay was. "We've been waiting for far too long," he said. "There must be something wrong." "That's all we need," thought Henry. "Perhaps there's a flood on the lane," suggested a ferryman. He got down from the footplate and went to the station master. Soon the station master came to Henry's jibber. He looked haggard. "We need your help, jibber," he said. A little girl called Ava has fallen off a better car and hurt her leg. Henry's Jabin looked concerned. You should call an ambulance straight away. You've already done that, said the station master, but the ambulance has got stuck in the mud. It needs chopping off him and take part. Henry's Jabin thought for a moment. Then a smile came across his face. Henry, he said, you've got a much better talk. What is it? Asked the station master in chief. Henry's train stops at the station or the hospital. We're not letting the ambulance instead. That is a good idea, said the station master. And they went off to tell the ambulance driver. Henry was delighted to help and honoured to have been selected for such a special torture. His earnliness nature was such him of being an ambulance top. He thought of himself excitedly. Henry didn't know that his wish was about to come true. So, tall ambulance made apart, carrying a little girl on a stretcher, and there, walking there as it was, nurse nature. Henry, this is Ava, said the nurse, comforting a little girl on the stretcher. But Ava didn't know her at all, so Henry whistled a gentle to charm her up. Ava managed a little smile. Nurse nature smiled as well. Thank you, Henry, she said. It was thoughtful. Before the ambulance train could depart, the nurse needed to make sure that Ava was well enough to travel. Just took me to the boat so much because it took on me. You bumped all the time, said Ava. Oh dear, listen to God. As the nurse checked Ava's injured leg to make sure that it was stripped off firmly but not too tightly. Then she listened to Ava's breathing with a stethoscope. Finally she tamed Ava's pulse. It was a little faster than normal. Turn over, Ava, as Lisa said, and she held Ava's hand. Henry will soon get her safe to the hospital. Henry thought that Ava was being brave indeed. Ava's stretcher was placed carefully inside the carriage on the seat next to Nurse Nature, who made sure that Ava was comfortable. All the guards explaining the delay from the other passengers, Henry built up steam and got rid of the car. Steady, Henry, this woman warned. In her probably excited about being an ambulance, but so haven't got a saving of a profession lead. Let's see, his Jibaki, not so fast now. You want to make sure that young Ava gets served in one piece as well as on tea. At last everything was better. The guard pulled his whistle and waved his green flag. Henry set off, gently at first, but it was not until to shake the carriages which made it hurt Ava's leg. As it pulled into the station, Henry saw a tall ambulance man waving goodbye to him. The big wheels of the ambulance had sunk down deep in the mud at verge. Amy ran stuck, but in the distance, Henry could spot the father. Pick a bucket, 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 pick a bucket. Off to Rabbit's tractor. Help is on the way. Henry made steady progress along the lane. He kept up a good speed along the straight parts of the lane, but was careful to slow down and against the curved and level crossings. Soon the hospital was in sight. Henry's jeep shut off steam, and Henry crept into the station and gently braked to a halt with hardly a sound. Near the platform, another ambulance, the one stuck in the mud, was waiting to take Amy a short distance to hospital. "Has it done her work, Henry?" said Nurse Nitzer. "Oh, what a splendid ambulance! It took her and would have done without her." Henry turned slightly red and gushed into steaming embarrassment. No one had ever called him a worker before. Two ambulance men carefully carried Amy stretcher along the platform. As she passed Henry, Amy made a little wave before being placed carefully inside the ambulance. Nurse Nitzer shut the doors, and the ambulance set off the hospital without delay. When Amy reached the hospital's casualty department, the reception area was already full of patients needing urgent treatment. So Amy had to wait a long time before the doctor came, sir. The doctor carefully felt the burns in Amy's leg. She said, "I could think of poking this thing, but we'd better take an X-ray to make sure." Amy was taken to the radiography department. Our special camera took an X-ray photograph of her injured leg. Next, Amy was taken to the children's ward, where a bed had been made up for her. She was delighted when she found Nurse Nitzer waiting at her bedside door. "I've got your X-ray photograph, Amy," she beamed, and placed a picture on the cover. "You can see all the burden of the red clearly." "He'd never know it's a minute," said Amy. "Yes, there are a lot of Nurse Nitzer, but the good news is that none of them are broken. Your ankle is burdenless, Spade." Nurse Nitzer carefully bandaged Amy's ankle, just to help her keep it steady for the next 4 days, she explained. When the doctor came and looked at Amy's X-ray, "You're swung there jumping about it again, young lady," he laughed. "In the meantime, the best place for a twist your ankle is back at home." Amy was pleased that she didn't have to stay in the hospital, and a stepped-up ankle felt much better later. Nurse Nitzer took Amy outside the hospital in a wheelchair. A steam engine trotted somewhere in the distance. "Was it Henry?" asked Amy. "He didn't get the chance to think him properly." Gypsy could curb his chain. Nurse Nitzer smiled. "I thought you'd better curb her with her mum," she said. "Wait to ask her how she's now." And then Herbert and his mother arrived in the car. She was delighted seeing Amy looking so much better. She helped Nurse Nitzer lift Amy into the car, and then folded up the wheels and started in the boat. looked in the rest car. She knew the station must be the first port of call. The snitch came along as well. It must think me a really kindred talk, she said. Henry had been waiting at the platform, steaming gently. He was on his return journey, and as better to depart, but the signal was still set against him. He soon began to argue, especially heard from the station master that the Fed controller was on his way to see him. But, thought innocently, he thought her papers all right. But as soon as he saw Amy pull up in a car, he started to swear once more. Amy was delighted to see Henry again, and Henry was thrilled that Amy had come to see him. Now you've got me just neat there, he smiled. Amy giggled. Thanks for helping me, she said. It was fun reading the hospital in our cabbages. You must come for the read again, once your foot is better, said the Freeman. You can stand on the foot seat, said the draper. Everybody laughed. Henry had never been such a better tapes in his life. His mother, Nurse Nurture, and the Fed controller all thanked him. Nor the red was for engine, Henry, said the Fed controller. And the red was for ambulance store, and it Nurse Nurture. Henry got steam helpful. Then the signal dropped, and it was time for him to occur. Could be, Amy, said Henry. Get better, son. Won't be, Henry. Amy didn't stop making until Henry was almost out of seat. Henry has never needed to be an ambulance again, but she is always pleased to send Nurse Nurture. It is especially delighted when Amy comes for her return, and if ever he should feel slightly of colour, he simply remembers the day that he took Amy to hospital. It always makes him feel much, much better. And Thomas and the dinosaur. This summer was published 19 with one author, a division of Hinkler, Bog, distributors, Limited, 17 Tenter with one sleeve, Dingler, Victorious, Future 172, Australia. Little Cross, Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends, based on the railway harbours of the Reverend Dubford, Oxford. Little Croft Thomas, LS 19, Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends is a trademark of Littlecroft Inc. in the United States, Mexico, and Canada, and of Littlecroft Thomas Limited in the rest of the world. The Littlecroft Company is a trademark of the Littlecroft Company licensed in agreement with Egmont Children's Box, London. A Pacific Kids Nurture licensed by Australian Broadcasting Corporation 1889. ASBN 1-865-15 06-56. All rates reserved without limiting the rates under copyright above. No part of this publication may be purchased, stored in or insourced into a retrieval system or transmitted in any form or by any means, electronic, mechanical, printer, copying, recording, or other ways, without the prior written permission of Whitehallcroft and Egmont Children's Box, London. Printed and burned in Singapore. One the afternoon, James, Peter, and Thomas were waiting in the sheds for the jeepers to collect them. I wonder what we will be talking this afternoon, said James. If he'd quite enough excitement for one day, said Thomas and James looked at him. Eh? He asked. Well, because they saw a dragon today, he announced. James and Thomas gasped in disbelief. Dragons breathe fire and eat engines, Thomas wasn't quite never to believe this or not. However, the next day, he just left the junction with Anna and Kerberbell. He saw an enormous animal standing beside the lake. It wasn't like any animal he'd ever seen before. It was tall, with a tower above the trees, and a long curved neck. I wonder what it is, Thomas thought to himself. Then he remembered the conversation he'd had with Trisha the day before. It must be Trisha's chicken, he thought. He looked at the strange animal again. It wasn't breathing fat as Trisha had subscribed. After some consideration, Thomas decided that the dragon must be asleep. Ella and Kerberbell had sitting nicely as also. Said Thomas in a light whisper. Your mate make the dragon. Dragon? What's a dragon? Asked Ella and Kerberbell, puzzled. Don't you mean bacon? I mean dragon, said Thomas, listening firmly. They eat nurture cabbages on earth. Ella and Kerberbell assailed on the rest of the journey. At the top station, Thomas thought of a halt. He was met by the head controller who was standing on the platform. Oh, sir, peeped up Thomas excitedly. You'll never guess what I've just seen in the field. You're terrific, Lord Thomas, the head controller interrupted. Give another job for you. There is an emergency, he said. What should we call it, bear? Wondered Thomas in his dreamer. Have I known there's no time to lose. continued the fifth conspirator. It would lead you to take a sled truck to the junction of a special train. But, sir, said Thomas earnestly, what's about me passengers? If our rector arranged for Daisy to take them, insisted the fifth conspirator, Kate Thomas in depending on law. Miss Bed, Bella, and Clever Bell were uncoupled and shunted into Thomas' seating. As Thomas, Miss Draper, went immediately to collect the sled truck. When they reached the junction, Thomas's Draper called out to the signalman, who was waiting for them. "Where did the curb to the sled truck?" he asked. The signalman judges the plane pointed. "But that's where the dragon is," said Thomas anxiously. "And there may not be sleep this time." And the signalman chuckled. "Yes, good, Thomas," he said. "If you teach her, it's not really a dragon. It's only a model dinosaur. It looks better, but it's just made of wood and plaster." Thomas felt a little this, and it doesn't even smirk. The signalman continued laughing. "And the engine started." Thomas chugged along hopeless on the country seat. "What's a dinosaur?" he asked. He'd never heard of a dinosaur before. He wondered if it might be an animal or would dinosaur, or perhaps in a faraway country. "It's a prehistoric animal which lived millions of years ago," explained his draper. "They don't exist any longer," he continued, "except in museums." "Oh, that's all right then," said Thomas. "Sister said it was a fair painting taken, which its engines. He told me and James about it the other day in the engine shed when we were waiting to be taken out. It wasn't so whether to believe him or not," Thomas continued. "But he seems so smart himself. I'll have to find a way to pay him back." Miss Jibber laughed. "Well, you're certainly clever about it now, Thomas. That dinosaur is an exhibit of a North Shore near the top station," he said. "A lot of keeping it perked down, sir. You've got to take it instead." "How exciting," said Thomas, starting to understand at last. "So that's why we needed the sled truck." When they reached the dinosaur place, the workmen were busy. "Look at those men," called Thomas. The workmen had cleaned carefully onto the dinosaur's forge, humped back, and are fixing stone chains on the model. These carried the chains tightly. Two men came down from the dinosaur, leaving the foreman balanced on the dinosaur's back. He looked up and made a hand signal to something in the sky. At that moment, Thomas was aware of his sound. He looked up and found what the noise, what was making that noise. It was Herbal, the helicopter. He came to tall. "Hello, Herbal," he peeped. "If you'll come to help me with the dragon, dinosaur." "This is Herb Thomas," laughed Herbal. "Literally, it's a shame that it isn't a dragon," he continued, "because then it would be able to fly by itself." Thomas did not appreciate the joke. As Herbal hovered carefully above the dinosaur, he he lifted a hook down to the workman builder. The workman caught the hook and then fastened it to the chains round the deal-saw. Then, as a signal, Herbal lifted the model ever slowly and ever gently, up and up atop it, slowly rising from the ground. The deal-saw looked as if it was floating. "Oh, Herbal," chuckled Thomas, "you don't look funny. Just don't wait until you have to pull the deal-saw back to the station, Herbal," it said. "You'll look even funnier." Herbal carried the deal-saw over the hedge and towards Thomas's waiting truck. Then, very gently, he lowered it down onto the flatbed of the truck. There was a chirp, as it came to land safely. Then the workman made sure that it would not slip turbulent the judder, retaining it with strong chains. whistled Thomas Pickler. The deal-saw express is ready to when everything secure, Thomas had off. He was supposed to feel that the deal-saw was not Herbert. He found it late for beneath the run. It's good, Jake, a faint thing to make. What shall we name it? Oh, yes, you can give it a name. We'll call it a fleeing deal-saw ghost. Eh? The fleeing? Your thoughts all said this is a good train, Thomas. Not an urban plane. God's changed her fate on me. Hatred. Oh, Father Thomas, it just fell on the ground. Children have a plane now, babe. Rent babes, she passed babe of this unusual cargo. Thomas felt rather prince that chugged along. However, he earned the engine in the shed. Truth clever, the deal-saw, he thought, let's not keep her garden clean over a day or two. He was certainly one of the most strangest birds he'd ever been asked to cover, and it was causing quite a stir. Now, on the road, at the middle station, came a Piercer coming in the opposite direction. Seemed to pay Pierce a bit, thought Thomas to himself. Piercer did not frightened. He saw what Thomas was carrying on his truck. "Thomas!" he called out in a trembling voice. "There is a jiggle on your back. Watch out!" Thomas laughed. "Shut up, little Piercer," he pursued. "You're taking words eating there. We've trained him not to eat provisions." "He still eats clean ones, sir," he mischievously. "Did submit if there's rains off." And I scuffled off, terrified to tell Henry and Doug. Thomas turned the corner towards the top station, saw a big crowd waiting for him. Everyone started to cheer and wave when they saw Thomas and his unusual cargo. The footman trailer was outside, and a crate from the breakdown state was standing close by. Thomas did feel special. What's a reception, he thought proudly. He should have to keep express target passengers more often. Thomas pulled up next to the breakdown state. He could guess what might happen next. 1, 2, 3, lift, ordered the footman trailer. Carefully, the breakdown crane lifted the model deal-saw off the hedge, away from Thomas's flat truck into the now bare gardens. large metal animal came fast with a thump. Soon the model was transported safely to the exhibition seat. It took its place at the other dinosaurs in a wonderful past-topic scene. Thanks to Thomas and Herbal, the star attraction was in place just in time. Now everything was ready for the grand opening. Thomas could hardly believe his eyes when he went past the day. He had never seen such an extraordinary collection of some strange beasts. There was a thousand pterodactyl, a tough-looking triceratops, and a positively terrible thing to be the Thomas next. Somehow Thomas, after screaming, he took pictures of the coming visit. After such an exciting day, it was time to leave the show and go back to the ship. It's a funny thing, said Thomas, puzzled. He never made dinosaurs just a model, but he could have sworn he was giving a funny look. You think you're right, said his draper. He gave the female a nudge. It must be because he's a all your thinkers of us. And Thomas, his draper, and Freeman laughed all the way home. I don't think us of us. Who ever heard some strange, funny name to call a past-topic dinosaur? It's not fair. It's my job. It's just what it is. The second is not a muscle much at all in case of it no works. It took your truth lead still on a spirit and is at first not of this just when Tom Chipper passed with the mail then. He didn't saw this morning, sir, he said. It can't stop now. If first I'll deliver. If Miss is hurt, said sister. But he was to collect some trucks instead. Just as steamed for the skirt out at the main station yard, sponsor of a learn seating. He was rather feeling her. He was rather feeling her upset, not wanting it over. It was keeping a country. Her sister was coupled on a flat truck and a big crane. Our sister, all this paper, and the rain of the workers rather also. Her sister was still feeling Not as sudden, small Lockwood Herder, meanwhile, Tom Tip drove his motorbike along the eastern lanes. He took letters and parcels from the villages, but suddenly the village engine made an odd noise, and birds spoke from its engine workings. Next moment the wind tore about. It's broken down, fast Tom, and horse steaming along the piste. Tom raised and called him to make him stop. As Piste pulled up at the signal, Tom asked him what had happened. His hands broken down, and he must give all this first. It's urgent, he said. Colonel Pepper and his thing. You can hit so. I'll just get this kid back and it's it. Tom stood and surprised as the engine crawled across the crane, drift his motor bed onto his sled truck, and it's if jump on board, Tom, speaks Piste. Next stop is Harfield, Tom ordered in the guard's bed. It's an army of giving the first Tom. That's terrible, it was silly. Piste made lots of stops so Tom could finish his round. But at last, the work was finished. Piste returned from the main station. The veterans being at the gearbox to collect his bed. But the smart work, Piste, he said, it all saves the post, said Tom. He didn't pull the post chain and let his mother, but it did pull Tom's purse instead. Oh, his mother, God didn't make a big chain, causing a measure turn. Off color. James is scrubbed and polished at the washstone. Afterwards a cleaner brought him over, so he could sit and see his with paper locked. Just then, Doug heard them. With his hand left Oswald James Piste. The Fed conspirators chosen there to take the men to open the Spertop Gate skateboard park. As the men arrived at the station, James snorted. James had heard Doug Oswald. Even the mayor's groups agreed. It's a much more important color than key. James' tropic of his waiters. He stuck. Meanwhile, James picked up a cabbage and eating. On his way, he met James at a signal. The engine saw some cars waiting there. A traffic light. The light was red. Next moment, it turned green. And the cars hurtled on their way. Red is for run. Red is for stopping. Green is for T-stuck. The railway signal changed. It was sped off tall. Then the engine said, James could not stop talking about his journey with the man. Ever one chance for light, each of the ducks ate. It rained in the night, and in the morning, the weather's hurting wet. It's a chuff along the leaves, Kaffler. Duck left first, shortly afterwards. He had straight at a bend in the track. Elizabeth, the steam logger, shouted me, There's been a much lead on the track ahead, she warned. Oh, James's jaw on the other lane. There's not enough time to set off detonators to warn James, said Doug Stever. But the guard ran back, waving a red flag. James came closer, puffing smoke. The smoke was so thick that he didn't set the flag and raced on past Doug. And Tom late, he saw the mudslide. He tried to brake hard. It was Tom late again when spinning straight into it. He was covered from tip to tender. James was safe but a bit to burn. Doug pulled him out. Chop up, Doug teased. The washed and red again in her team. But so look a little off color. Glitter. One day, the engines decided to play a game. Let's keep an eye on the skin, sir. What Frisbee, she told us. As Chester was waiting at the signal, he looked up and saw the notch-tape sailing clear. It's a chain Katie Kay. Chester expected from the main station to tell the others, but they just laughed. Robin was Thomas, Thomas. Next day, Chester saw the object again. This time, it was much closer, and Chester saw the men hanging underneath. It's a hint later, said Stever. It's coming into land. Oh, Chester. Sharp enough, the hint later did cross on the track. Suddenly, a gust of wind sent the crater into a silver pond. Chester stopped on his crawfish the men out of the pond. Indeed, Chester of the vengeance about his adventure, but they still didn't believe him. Your starburst, just plain escapes, sir, teased Thomas. Next morning, the men of the Hens Theatre heard the third conspirator to tell about a special event. The event was a hen crating display. The scape was full of craters, just with a path of threads presented talking there. The spur-top hen crating club. T. Thomas Buffett. No top thief back asked Mr. Thomas, and today I'll fleet something tall. Trouble. Sir Tosco is getting no classrooms. Some wooden huts had been ordered from the mainland. As the first ones, sir, said Errol, working the building. The third conspirator did not want the huts to be triggered. The seat's not ready for them yet, he called. Purple was to take this for the mainland. Meanwhile, Thomas had just finished pulling some troublesome trucks. Piston buffers, he pitted. How can they call down this blazing sunshine? Thomas puffed into a tunnel. It was dark and see. It's lovely and calling on, he chuckled excitedly, sleeping on his pigs. You think I'll stay it on this tunnel today? Thomas's feeling and shaper were cross. You can't stay on, he cried. Will make us late. It hurt Clark. Replied Thomas, giving them a nod, kidding. The day wore on as Thomas was forcing to come out of his theatre. Then Emma came passing backwards into the tunnel. Didn't Thomas and see. Biff! Bang! Emma bumped into Thomas, sending him shouting out of the tunnel. What's going on? Thomas crossed her. You're not ready to come out into the sun. No, Emma was in a tunnel. All the first thing to do, if you call for the first team today, she said, she was forced to. You're being difficult to achieve. Henry came down the lane from the other direction. Sit down, Henry, old Thomas, and I'll push me along the lane. It was exactly what the big engine wanted. Henry shunted Thomas and pushed him back out of the tunnel. He settled in the cold darkness. It can't have mere engines paving like this, rumbled the thick conspirator. What could the thick conspirator do to stop the engines fighting for shade? Aiden, he chuckled, hurrying toward his office. I've heard Buffett and get her both flee again. Thunka, 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 thunka. Soon, Herbert, the helicopter, was heard from the sky. He was peering back out of the hatch. Shall put this on his Caulfield, sir? He asked. The third conspirator shook his head. once more to put the hut with the rider being needs. Even